Hello everyone, this is my channel Tally Learning World. In today's video, we will learn about how to do remote access in Tally Prime. So before I proceed with the creation of the company for remote access, I request there are some requirements has to be fulfilled to do remote access. The first requirement it should be your Tally software subscription. In short, TSS should be valid. And the second thing, in both the systems, in the remote location and the main system, there should have a internet connectivity access should be there, which should be stable. And the third thing, it should have both these places release should be the same, has to be installed in the systems. And the fourth thing, either in one system there should have a one license should be there. In the other remote location, you can log in with education mode as well. So these are the four checklists has to be done before we proceed with the remote access. So before I go and create a company, I'll go to create a company. Let me give the name of the company as, for example, Syed Remote Access. So once I have given the name of the company, I am going to set the state. So to get this security control feature, we need to press F12 and enable the option use user can access control to S, then press Ctrl A. You will be able to see control user access to company data to S. So it's asking the username and administrator rights. So let me give the username as, for example, as A and the password as A, and confirm the password I have entered. So I'll just press Ctrl A to accept my company creation screen. As everyone can see, my company got created successfully. To log in my company, I will be going to give my username and password. So once my company got created successful, here in the online access, there is an option called enable browser access for reports. If you want to do for browser access, you have to enable this. If you want to do for remote access as well as for synchronization, enable Tally.net service for remote access and synchronization options has to be set to yes, then press Ctrl A. So as you guys can see, the company have no transaction, it's showing as no vouchers entered. So let me record one transaction for payment. Group under sundry creditors I have done. So let me select the cash party as creditors. I'll give some value of 500 and I'll accept the screen. And let me record one contra voucher as well. By pressing F4, I'll record from cash and I'll create one bank ledger under bank account. I'll just save this voucher by pressing Ctrl A. I have given some 5000 value. I'll just press Ctrl A. Now I have recorded two vouchers in this company. To do remote access, first thing we have to create a user roles. To go to user roles from the gateway of Tally, I'll press Alt K. We have an option called user roles. Once after going under user roles, I'll set an option called select Tally.net user. So here use basic facilities of I'm going to select as Tally.net user. So I don't want to give any kind of restriction to my user. If you want to give any restriction, you can give in the disallow the following facilities. You can set that your whatever the requirements are required. I'll just press Ctrl A. Again I'll press Ctrl A to save the security control as user access control has been created successfully. Now to give this access to my user, I need to go to Alt K and I need to go to users and password. I will set here Tally.net. Once we have created the user roles, we are supposed to create a users and password. To go to users and password, I'll go to Alt K, users and password. I have to select the option called either Tally.net user or auditor or owner. As of now, I have selected defined the security for Tally.net user. So I'll select here Tally.net user. So it's asking me the email ID. So I have some users I have already created. So I will select here as my users email ID. So the password it will be going to skip. It's because I have to give my Tally.net password. This password has to be provided by your accountant or your company owner, which will be used for activation, reactivation. That password will call as Tally.net password. The same passwords it's used for to log in for remote access as well. So if you want to do remote access, this option allow for remote access has to be set yes, and I'll press Ctrl A. So once the company got created successfully, I have to set the user roles access, and then I have to set the users and passwords. If you want to add still more users, you can visit to the website, that is tallysolutions.com, click on login, enter your email ID and Tally.net password. So once the email ID and password has been entered successfully, you will be able to see the customer portal. So in the control center, we have option called user management. Under user management, we have option manage users. So there you can create a user and enter the security level as standard user, enter the email ID, whatever the email ID you require. For example, I have entered Kaushik, enable Tally.net services, then click on create. Once you click on create successfully, so it will ask you to select the branch. You can select the branch and you can able to see your email ID will be already exist. I have already created. That is the reason it's shown the message. The user it's already exist. There are two users I have created. So based on this, I have just shown you for example. So I will try to log out this from here. So now I'll go to my remote system where I have recorded a transaction. Now I will go to Alt K. I will try to connect my company to Tally.net server. To connect, I'll just press Alt K and connect. Company will get connected successfully. It's asking me to select for browser access. I'll select the email ID for browser access, also the same. Even I'll enable the for browser access as well. If you want to give the one more user, you can give the user roles and access for that another users as well from the screen as well. So once my access is connected, you will get a message company connected successfully. So as you can see here, company for online access has been connected successfully. So as I have come to my another system where I have to go under login as remote access. So I am not going to select the company from the desktop. I am going to select from the remote company. So where it's asking me the username and password. Let me enter the username as my Tally.net ID and the password I am going to enter. So I'll just press enter. So as you guys can see, its company is getting connected and my company name is showing as Krishna Remote, as I have given the company name in alias as Krishna Remote, and my company name I have given as Syed Remote Access. As you guys can see, my company got connected successfully. Whatever the two vouchers I have recorded, that both can be visible over here. Either I can record one more voucher by using from the gateway of Tally voucher screen. I can record whichever the voucher I want. As you can see, I am going to record a voucher for 5,000 rupees. I am trying to accept this voucher. So hope everybody have understood how to do remote access procedure. So now you can see the voucher has been entered in my remote desktop system. It's showing as 3 vouchers. When I switch to my main system, there where my company is connected, even there I can see 3 vouchers has come automatically. So I hope everybody have liked this video. For more videos, come subscribe to my channel Tally Learning World and press the bell icon to get new updates and new videos. Thank you for watching the video.